Welcome to News Game Plus, where we talk about video game news. I'm Andrew, and let's get into it. New Pokemon Snap is releasing on April 30th for the Nintendo Switch. If you're one of those people who've been waiting over 20 years for this game to come out and can't wait a little longer, you can head over to explorelentil.com, where you can check out the Lentil region where the game is going to be taking place. The indie game Spirifarer is releasing a free update called the Lily Update. Spirifarer is a beautifully animated game about Stella and her pet cat Daffodil, who are helping fairy spirits of the deceased. The game does deal with some heavy topics of death and loss, but is regarded as still being lighthearted and very colorful. Along with the new content, the update will include some quality of life updates. Spirifarer was developed by Thunder Lotus Games and was released in August 2020 for consoles and PCs. Fans of the Shantae series may be excited to hear that the original 2020 Shantae from the Game Boy Color is coming to the Nintendo Switch eShop. Now all games in the series are available on Nintendo Switch, which Nintendo has highlighted on a trailer on their YouTube channel. The Shantae series are humorous Metroidvania-style games following the titular character of Shantae, the half-genie, who picks up different abilities and moves that allow her to access new levels and bosses throughout the games. Personally, I played two of the more recent games, and I'm excited to go back and try some of the older ones. This next one's going to be a mouthful. Nier Replicant version 1.22474487139. A remaster of the 2010 Japanese original Nier Replicant was released on April 23rd for PS4, Xbox One, and Windows. The remaster features the young male protagonist exclusive to the Japanese release of the game. The original Western release, called Nier, was almost identical, except for it featured a male protagonist who was aged up considerably, supposedly in the interest of appealing to Western audiences. If you liked the 2017 sequel, Nier Automata, which received a lot of praise when it came out, you might want to try the remaster of the original now that it's out. Extremely OK Games, the developers behind Towerfall and Celeste, have revealed the name of their next game, Earthblade. They called this a vibe reveal in their studio update, as the only details we have is that Earthblade is a 2D exploration game in a seamless pixel art world. No confirmation on when the game is going to be released, but they did show us some title art and with a little bit of music on Twitter. Personally, I've played Celeste and I loved it, and I'm really excited to see whatever this next game is going to be. Amazon has canceled its free-to-play Lord of the Rings MMO that was originally announced in 2019. The game was originally set to take place in the time before Lord of the Rings, concurrent with the TV show that Amazon is also still producing. So while this is sad that we're losing more Lord of the Rings video games, at least we have the show to look forward to, hopefully. Beloved indie title Hades swept the D.I.C.E Awards this year, being awarded Game of the Year. They also were awarded Outstanding Achievement in Game Direction, Outstanding Achievement in Game Design, Outstanding Achievement for an Independent Game, as well as Action Game of the Year. Hades is joining other acclaimed D.I.C.E Award winners, such as 2020's Game of the Year, Untitled Goose Game. For a complete list of the winners, I'm leaving a link below to IGN's write-up on the 2021 D.I.C.E Awards. Overwatch game director Jeff Kaplan has announced that he is leaving Blizzard. Kaplan has been with Blizzard since 2002 and has been in the face of Overwatch since its launch in 2016, and has been providing frequent updates to the community since then. Overwatch's new director, Aaron Keller, has expressed that development on Overwatch 2 is continuing at a good pace, and they'll have more updates later this year. Links in the description below to Jeff Kaplan's full farewell message. Sony has announced that they are not going to close the PlayStation Store for PS3 and PS Vita as they had originally planned to do this summer. This is some great news for people who are still getting a lot of use out of their PS3s and PS Vitas. I hope Nintendo decides to do something similar, keeping the Wii U and 3DS shops open for a while, especially after they just closed down the original Wii eShop in 2019 after 13 years. A trailer was dropped for Netflix's upcoming CG animated show Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. The show will follow Leon and Claire from Resident Evil 2, using the same voice actors from the remastered version that came out a few years ago. The show is to come out on Netflix in July 2021. And in the juiciest of news, set photos from the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie have revealed a previously unnamed actor. Photos show a stand-in for the CG character of Knuckles, alongside co-stars Sonic and Tails. No word yet if Knuckles is going to be a playable character or not. That's it for this edition of News Game Plus. If there are any topics you'd like to see us cover in the future, please leave a comment below. And if you want to get updates on future videos, click the subscribe button. And until next time, good gaming.